A very good morning, Standard 9. I welcome you all in our session 3 of English class, lesson number 7. Name of the lesson is Pecking from the book Beehive. Today is our third session of this chapter. First of all, just quickly we recapitulate what we have done in our previous two videos. We have discussed about the author, the theme, the summary of the chapter. Now let's recall what we have done in our previous video. This is a story about three friends and the fourth partner is the dog. And the three friends, George, Harris and Jerome is the name of the writer, decided to go on a holiday. Jerome was very proud of his packing, so he offered to do the task of packing the bag. The narrator hated other people relaxing while he was working. Now Harris, when the narrator was packing the bag, Harris asked the narrator that whether he had put the boots in the package. He opened the bag and packed the boots into the bag. Now let's notice how many times the writer open and close the bag. When he was going to close his bag, a horrible idea came to his mind. If he had packed his toothbrush, now again he is going to open the bag. He turned everything. He found toothbrushes of George and Harris more than 18 times. While searching for his brush, he was not able to find his brush, but he found the brushes of his friends George and Harris for 18 times, but could not find out his toothbrush. He put the things back one by one. Then he found it inside a boot and packed the things once more. Yes, we have done so far. Now let's continue with our further explanation and reading part. We have covered up to the paragraph 6. Now we will start with the paragraph 7 on page number 84. When I had finished, George asked if the soap was in. I said I didn't care a hang whether the soap was in or whether it wasn't. And I slammed the bag shut and strapped it and found that I had packed my spectacles in it and had to reopen it. It got shut up finally at 10:05 p.m. And then there remained the hampers to do. Harris said that we should be wanting to start in less than 12 hours time and thought that he and George had better to do the rest. And I agreed and sat down and they had a go. Now let's first see the word meaning. Didn't care a hang means show no concern. Slam means shut the lid forcefully. Shut anything forcefully. You see, when you get angry at home or somewhere in the school, you can say. If you are going out of the room, what you usually do? What we all usually do? If we are annoyed, if we are wild with anger, अगर हम गुस्से से पागल होते हैं उस समय क्या करते हैं? जोर से दरवाजा मार देते हैं. We shut the door very forcefully to show our anger. So here also poet does the same. Hampers, basket used to carry food, a small basket in which we pack or put the food to take it with us. So let's now see what had happened. Now when Jerome closed the bag, George asked if the soap was there inside it. क्या तुमने साबुन रखा? As Jerome was impatient, he replied that he was not concerned if it was there or not. मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, he said. Jerome said, because he was now fed up of all this. Close the lid and strapped the bag. Close the lid. He just shut down the lid of the bag and strapped it. उसको बांध दिया किसी चीज से. Then he realized that he had packed his spectacle in it. अब ऑथर को लगा कि उसने तो अपने स्पेक्टिकल्स भी बैग में ही छोड़ दिए. सो एंड हैड टू ओपन इट अगेन टू गेट दैम. हमसे दोबारा खोलना पड़ेगा बैग को अपने स्पेक्टिकल्स निकालने के लिए. सो सी द chaos has been done while packing if we are not working with the planning. So finally the bag was closed at 10:05 p.m. Then they had to pack the food baskets as well. Harris decided that the food baskets would be packed by him and George. Now George and Harris asked Jerome, now you sit for a while, you just take rest, and they both told Jerome that they will pack the food baskets. And at this, Jerome agreed to take his turn for some rest while his friends packed the baskets. Now, the story ahead is going to be more interesting. Just see. They began in a light-hearted spirit, evidently, intending to show me how to do it. I made no comment. I only waited. With the exception of George, Harris is the worst packer in this world. And I looked at these piles of plates and cups and kettles and bottles and jars and pies and stoves and cakes and tomatoes, etc. and felt that the thing would soon become exciting. Now see, George and Harris started packing the hampers in a happy mood. Light-hearted spirit means to be very cheerful, in a very light mood. Evidently means clearly. Now, what George and Harris wanted to show, both wanted to show Jerome that they could pack well. They want to show Jerome that you are not a good packer. They both will be the good packer. And Jerome waited for them to create a mess. Now the author wanted that they both create some mess, because he considered that Harris to be the worst packer in the world. Jerome looked at the piles of plates, cups, kettle and bottles, his jars, pies, cakes and tomatoes, which had to be packed into the hamper. He thought that as the boys would mess up, it would be an interesting thing to watch. Now author is waiting for some more excitement. It did. They started with breaking a cup. Now they started doing the exciting things. और उन्होंने कर दिया. How? They started with breaking a cup. They broke a cup. That was the first thing they did. They did that just to show you what they could do and to get you interested. The scene became interesting as they broke a cup at the start. Jerome says that they broke the cup to indicate that they could do that too and to make things interesting. Then Harris packed the strawberry jam on top of a tomato and squashed it. And they had to pick out the tomato with a teaspoon. Squashed means crush or squeeze something with force to make it flat, soft. जब हम किसी लाइट चीज के ऊपर कोई हैवी चीज रख देते हैं तो वो दब जाती है. यू कैन से उसका कचूमर निकल जाता है. स्क्वैश कर देना. सो लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपेंस. Harris placed the jar of strawberry jam on top of the tomatoes. टोमेटोज के ऊपर उसने हैवी स्ट्रॉबेरी जैम का जार रख दिया. The tomatoes were squeezed by the jar and then they removed the damaged tomato with the help of a spoon. Now what they are doing with that packing of hampers? And then it was George's turn. He trod on means stepped on the butter. He didn't say anything, but I came over and sat on the edge of the table and watched them. It irritated them more than anything. I could have I could have said I felt that it made them nervous and excited. And they stepped on things and put things behind them, and then couldn't find them when they wanted them. And they packed the pies at the bottom and put heavy things on top and smashed the pies in. Now, next, George stepped on the butter. Jerome remained silent but sat on the edge of the table to watch the action what Harris and George are doing. So here now it's the Jerome turn when he is you can say audience. He's just working as an audience कि वो बैठा है और देख रहा है कि वो जॉर्ज एंड हैरिस क्या कर रहे हैं, what they both are doing. And he's very silent. And his silence irritated his friends. They became nervous and stepped on the things. They kept the things behind them, and later, when they wanted them, they could not find them. वो क्या कर रहे थे? वो चीज उठाते थे, अपने पीछे रख लेते थे, और जब उन्हें चाहिए होती थी फिर वो उन्हें मिलती नहीं थी. Because they are nervous. Why they were nervous? They were nervous because Jerome was watching them continuously without uttering a word, without speaking a word. They placed the pies on the top and kept heavier things on them, which smashed the pies. Pies is a eatable. You can get it from the कन्फेक्शनरी शॉप्स एंड ऑल. उन्होंने पाइज रखी और उसके ऊपर हैवी थिंग्स रख दी और वो पाइज सारी स्मैश हो गई, उनका कचूमर बन गया. दे अपसेट सॉल्ट ओवर एवरीथिंग. हाउ सिली दे वर. And as for the butter, I never saw two men do more with 1 and 2 pence worth of butter in my whole life than they did. After George had got it off his slipper, they tried to put it in the kettle. Now see, upset means overturn. Overturn means undel dena. So what they did next? The boys overturned the can of salt on everything. हर चीज के ऊपर उन्होंने नमक उलट दिया. Jerome says that they created a lot of confusion with the small piece of butter. He had not seen anyone create so much mess with butter that was worth 1 and 2 pence. Its meaning was a very small piece. Here, writer wants to say that both the friends, George and Harris, was so confused and nervous that they are creating mess step by step. पहले उन्होंने नमक उंडेल दिया, फिर जो बटर एक बहुत 1.5 पेंस. पेंस इज अ काइंड ऑफ करेंसी यू कैन से, जो इतनी क्या वर्थ थी उस बटर की, 1.5 पाउंड्स का था, जो उसके पीछे वो कहाँ रख दिया, क्या किया. एंड दे ऑल get confused and there is a totally chaos while packing those hampers. These, you can say this is a picture of a hamper where you can put the eatables. It wouldn't go in, and what was in wouldn't come out. They did scrape it out at last and put it down on a chair, and Harris sat on it and it stuck to him, and they went looking for it all over the room. Now see what happened next. George removed it from his slipper and tried to put it into the kettle. That butter, by chance that butter stuck with the slippers of the one of his friend. Then he put off his slippers and tried to remove that butter from it and put it in the kettle. But they were unable to do it. Harris sat on it and butter stuck to him. He stood up and both the boys went round the room looking for the piece of butter. Now the butter was kept on the chair. You can see here where the butter was kept, and his friend Harris sat on this chair, and then butter stuck at his back. And they both, Harris and George, were searching for the butter, where it has gone. And where the butter was stuck at his back. So just see, how funny the story is, how humorous the story is, and this is a very you can see a usual thing we do while packing, but which too much chaos. I don't think we we usually do so much chaos. I hope आप सब भी नहीं करते होंगे इतना mess जब packing करते होंगे. Now let's see what is next. I will take my oath. I put it down on that chair, said George, staring at the empty seat. Now, George looked intently at the empty seat on which he had placed the butter. George had placed the butter on the chair, but it was not there. And where the butter was? Butter was stuck at the back of the Harris. And George said, I can swear that मैं कसम खा सकता हूँ कि मैंने वहीं रखी थी, वहीं रखा था butter, that he had placed it there even a single minute ago on the chair. I saw you do it myself, not a minute ago, said Harris. Harris said, yes, I have seen that you have done that. Then they started round the room again looking for it, and they met again in the center and stared at one another. Now they both was started searching for that butter. George said that the disappearance start where the butter disappear, you can say. So they start searching for it, and they met in the middle of the room empty-handed. क्योंकि उन्हें पूरा रूम में ढूंढा है, उन्हें बटर तो मिला नहीं, खाली हाथ ही आ गए. एंड दे स्टेयर्ड एट वन अदर, एक दूसरे को घूरने लगे. मोस्ट एक्स्ट्रॉर्डनरी थिंग आई एवर हर्ड ऑफ, सेड जॉर्ज. सो मिस्टीरियस, सेड हैरिस. देन जॉर्ज गॉट राउंड एट द बैक ऑफ हैरिस एंड सॉ इट. Why, here it is all the time, he exclaimed indignantly. Indignantly means anger or annoyance, you can say. उसे बहुत गुस्सा आ रहा था जॉर्ज को. Now, George said that the disappearance of the butter was most amazing thing that he had known. Harris said that the disappearance of the butter was a mystery. George saw the butter sticking to Harris' back and said that it had been there all the while. Where? Cried Harris, spinning around. Stand still, can't you? Roared George, flying after him. And they get it off and packed it in the teapot. Harris turned around and asked where it was. George flew to Harris' back and asked him to stand still. They removed the butter and packed it inside the teapot. Now, George removing the butter from his bag, from Harris' bag, and tried to pack it in the teapot. Montmorency. Now, here is the entry of the fourth character. Montmorency was in it all, of course. Montmorency's ambition in life is to get in the way, and he saw it. If he was sworn in anywhere where he particularly is not wanted, and be a perfect nuisance and make people mad and have things thrown at his head, then he feels his day has not been wasted. Now this is the fourth character of this story. Montmorency, the pet dog, Jerome's pet dog. Now let's see. Jerome's pet dog Montmorency participated in all this. His aim was to interrupt everyone and then get scolded for it. Obviously, when you will do some nuisance, you will be scolded by anyone. Jerome adds that if Montmorency was able to twist into a place and create nuisance by angering people and get things thrown at him in return, he felt that he had utilized the day in a good way. जब तक Montmorency किसी को तंग ना कर दे और कोई गुस्से से उसके ऊपर जब तक कोई चीज ना फेंक दे, तब तक Montmorency को नहीं लगता कि उसका दिन यूजफुल रहा. जब वो ये सब कर लेता है, लोग उस पर गुस्सा होते हैं, only then he feels his day, he has utilized his day in a good way. So dear students, that's all for today. In tomorrow's video, we will conclude this lesson. Thank you, class. Thank you, students. Have a great day.